And we keep the crap. This is elite guard for Ashiok, alright? Nightmares? Man, they're so last year. We're just going with the crap, and crap you failed, you're the worst. Alright. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today the classical, the most powerful Esper control, with a one twist. A little crap will enter this deck and show everyone how menacing creature this is. This might be the deadliest crap of standard, alright? And to be honest, it does a lot because it not only is super tanky, so very hard to kill for red decks, it also cycles card at end step if you pass the turn doing nothing, and you know, I love it. So this will be a cycling juggernaut. And is that good enough for standard? You will know after seeing today's games, because man, they will be awesome. And the crap, man, they will play a sweeper. A full sweeper just to kill the crap. That's how scary it is. Will be fun, I promise you. The games today were top notch. I mean, if you are happy with the crap experiment, be sure to subscribe and show the little guy that we care, alright? Like, look at this cute face. How can you not care? And let's go into games. Have fun, guys. I hope you'll enjoy. Right, guys. I'm ready. The crap is also ready. And our opponent is Golgari. You know what? We have a lot of lands. And we have a good mana split, so this is a candidate for, you know, cycling. But we'll see. We'll see. Our opponent is on the play with a Collector's Void. So this is probably a Reanimator deck. Alright, do we go with the crap on this turn? Yeah, we are. The deadliest crap in standard. I really like the crap, alright? Like, they always kill it instantly. Like, they fear what crap can do. Like, to be honest, when you are, especially like an aggro deck, a control player drawing extra card is just devastating, man. Alright? No attacking, just cycling my cool cards. Union. That's probably the worst he could go for. Honestly, I really think this should be a Void trigger. It's just strictly better. We're going like this. Our value increases. Here's Oko. Alright. I mean, I think we can absolutely answer it. In many ways, right? I wanted to go for the lockdown. But maybe we just go with the crap. So I can go into Negate, right? This will be exactly what we want. He played the land. Okay. So we go like this. And then we activate the crap and we have the Negate as well. So that's pretty good. No targets. That's a nice land to draw. And the crap of... See? This crap just absolutely controls standard right now. Like, look at this. Killing planeswalkers, giving us counter spells. This is the deadliest crap they have ever seen. And drawing more cards, which will be lands. Man, I'm so happy I look at all of this. Like, we went through some little flooding there. At the ferry. Okay, this is a little bit much. Can you, like, please chill? Just a little bit, my friend. I think I'm going in Ashiok. Oh, I wish I knew about this. Okay, it's fine. What are you even playing, my friend? I think we just go Ashiok, and we need to start doing some cards. Because our value is getting a little bit low. Okay. And we keep the crap. This is elite guard for Ashiok, alright? Nightmares? Man, they're so last year. We're just going with the crap, and crap you failed, you're the worst. Alright, now we go Sorin. Do we go with 2 mana to scare them with Negate? Man, I really want to go with the lockdown. I think we have good enough situation that we can go lockdown. We lose the crap though. We lose the crab, but I think crab did enough this game. I think we can sacrifice it. We go Sorin. We cannot go Sorin on this turn though. I can just Void Rend this. It's probably the best, right? We also can cycle the land. Oh, but they will use it. I think I get the trigger first. I'm not sure how to do it best. I think Void Rend is better because it gives us overall a bit more value. We have a dude, and the dude will make a 24 turn lethal to end step. I get the trigger. So if they do something, okay, we have full stop, we are getting the value, and now they will answer. It's like this. Huh. I mean, guys, it is what it is. We are going with it. And I'm trying to fake a negate because they have seen it already. Yeah, this is painful. I hope that they whiff a bit. That isn't exactly whiffing. Oh, I have priority from the crab. Another good side of the crab. Alright. They want this Memory Deluge, right? Counterspell? Nuh-uh. I mean, I need to go Sorin right now. So it's 4 mana, let's go. Let's see what we get. I have 3 mana in case he plays no more ice. If he plays a hard counterspell, at least he cannot use Memory Deluge. So no. It is kinda, maybe, a little bit okay. And they actually played hard counter spells. This is a weird deck. And not fortunate. Not very fortunate. I think I bluff it. I think I bluff it. I'm not getting lethal. I have too low value in the hand to protect the, you know, the creatures. So I need to go for a longer plan. I mean, I have the crab, so I always have, you know, priority. I really want to force that I have a no more lies. See, they have 3 mana. They took it. It's still extremely good card, man. He's drawing so much card though. Where is my Memory Deluge? Man, I play so many, I cannot draw them. Like, the guy that draws Memory Deluge is so ahead. Another Vault. Alright, this is actually okay. This is actually okay. He will cycle 1 card. That's not perfect, but then we don't need to cast anything main phase, and probably we can cycle the lockdown. I don't think we will need lockdown right now. And he's super tapped, so we can tap heavily and pretend that we aren't bluffing. We bluff that we don't bluff, basically. Oh man, the mind games on this channel. They are something else. So, I could go for the map token as well. And keeping 3 mana. You know what? I kinda like it. What if they have removal? They need to burn the treasure for it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We still keep enough mana for a counter spell, or a counter spell bait, basically. I'm not super focused on the damage. Like, I actually prefer crap to, you know, just cycle my bad cards. Because I need to get to this Memory Deluge during the whole game, at least at some point, man. And I need to keep bluffing that I have no more lies. So it seems they had removal. And the map token is important. Okay, that potentially can draw us the card. And, you know, to facilitate the illusion of a bluff, of a no more lies or a negate, we are going with manual taps. And we go for this guy, because if he kills anything, it will be crap or Anchorage. This is the worst target. Okay, we just got an extra draw, man. That's huge. And we don't need Eiganjo. And we didn't cast any crap. Do your thing. The crabby thing. Alright. We are really drawing a lot of lands, and we are really not drawing Memory Deluge. Man, I already bought like 2 extra turns by bluffing. Like, there's limit how much I can start without actually drawing anything. He's waiting for it. Man, more lands. Love it. 3/7. So if he removes anything, he cannot cast Memory Deluge. Like, I need to pressure him because my draws absolutely suck, man. I mean, not even close. You know, we want pressure to... Oh, he's going for it. Now he cannot go for Memory Deluge. We scared him. That's good. That's really good. Alright. Alright. If he should go for 4-man. That's a weird... No way he has Memory Deluge in the end. This is blue mana. That will be really bad if he has it. So I think we just pump the crap. And then we go Restless Reef and we cycle the tower and lockdown. Man, the crap is so useful by just holding priority as well. I tell you, man. Are you an Emperor? Okay, do you think he this is a heavy Planeswalker deck? He should be playing Emperor. It's a control deck with Planeswalkers and white. And he kept 4 mana. Alright. If you bluffed, you did it well. I think they bluffed and I think they did it well. Alright, we play the Restless Reef and the crap. Do your thing. No Memory Deluge, but you know what? I'm taking it. Man, we cycled so many cards. See? They play a sweeper against my crap because that's how important it is. Absolutely. Man, this crap got me more value than all of my Memory Deluges in the whole game. Well, partially because I never drew them. And I'm taking the clue first, just because there are some cards that can answer it. Can I please stop with the lands? Bro! There is a limit how many, lands I can draw. Like, this is getting ridiculous at this point. I have priority from March, so I don't need to fake anything. And yeah, counter spells take, show different type of priority. But, I'm not sure if everyone remembers it, so it just makes it, easier to show, yeah, I have instants, so maybe one of them is a counter spell. So, I cannot attack with the Reef here, I don't think. I could try to mill myself, but with the Raffine Tower and Celestus, I think we don't want to tap. If I tap, he will just cast his big stuff. He's still not enough, like he has 7-8 mana, so he cannot cast it, especially if he knows that, I'm me. He knows that I'm talking about my play, so when I go for a land and Memory Deluge, guess what the narration could be? Preparing to cast it. Okay, this is definitely a Memory Deluge, please. Okay, this is okay. You know what? I'm taking it. Thank you. I untapped, I have my pet counter spell, and here's my pet Void Rend. More versatile, but it's a non-land permanent, and also those aren't very good targets, and it doesn't exit. Oh my god. And all it took is 29 cards. Literally, man, half of my library to hit first Memory Deluge. But we got there. You know what? We got there. And now we don't go Celestus. And he will probably cast it now on literally the first turn of the game when we actually have a counter spell. Isn't that funny? I still would prefer him to not cast it. I can go for normal. Man, I want to hit normalize with this. This is the ultimate play. Alright, I'll take it. And I think it has to be Jace, because it's cheap. So we can either go double counter spell. Double counter spells should be really good. I might get punished by normalize, but he needs to really have a lot of stuff. I'm drawing the card. I'm discarding the card. Jace, together with Memory Deluge and Celestus, means that we always get ahead. So he will make an Elk. How much do we care about it? Honestly, we can just kill it with the Reef. Counter spells are really good, man. I don't want to waste them. Sure, you got your Oko. It will tax me on the mana, but nothing else. Unless he plays a remover, then it gets, harder.
Your obituary will be quite droll.
It doesn't matter really. Let's go for this one. We won't be able to counterspell after this, but I don't think it matters a lot. I don't want to waste 3 life. It also doesn't matter, but I think it matters a little bit more. You countered this? Sure. You know, it will be interesting, but I mean, I can just force it. It only taxes us, basically. Unless he has a way to remove it. He should, because he's playing like he has something, but I'm still going for the play. I'm not sure who I'm milling, man. So if he kills it, it actually makes it so much easier for me. Alright, he's bargaining. Huh. Do I want to counter it? That's a hard question, honestly. That is a hard question. If I don't, this will be a lot of problems. Alright, man. You got it. And I'm drawing cards. You have a free reign. If you have more good plays, that will be good for you. But I'm reloading before the next turn, and 2 lands is actually okay. We will have more value for the next turn. That's the problem. I don't want... I think this 1 mil is on me. Because if I hit Memory Deluge on him, this is really bad for me. And on the next turn with Jace, Deluge, Celestus and Deluge, we have so many ways to go around it. And I have a lot of mana. Alright, show me. 2 random cards, nothing more. I think he has nothing, honestly. But we'll see. Yeah, that's bad. That was the one turn when I decided that I'm not keeping the guard up. Like, what you have, you will get. And we well, do I want something better? I mean, Jace is not super exciting right now, but okay, that was a good choice. 2 lands. Man, I'm drawing a lot of lands, I'll tell you. We go with this, right? If he has another removal, we'll just go with Memory Deluge. No priority, he doesn't have it. So that means he needs to burn all the loyalty on Elks. I can't, I need to risk it. Okay, good. Man, that was scary. I need to start killing him soon. I've seen that I milled 1 of my reefs, so I probably have 1 more. So we can go with Memory Deluge. We have 7 mana, so we can go for the big one. Or we can go with small one. Small Jace, sorry. I think I want to keep the mana up. So either he burns Oko, or he allows us to kill it on the next turn. Kaya. Okay, this will be annoying. What was the ultimate? Alright. I should think what the card did. Whenever one or more creatures put into exile in your graveyard. Okay. It will take too long for me to understand. I'm just clicking resolve for it. Which is funny because I played... Oh, you have more abilities? Did you commit a crime? Okay, so now we are going with Memory Deluge before he draws. Like, we need to have some answers here. Is that No More Lies? Okay, Negate is fine, like, it's always a great counter spell. They're really heavy on the control tools here. But the Planeswalkers will be a bit of a problem. Like, I would prefer to, you know, just start killing them. Let's keep drawing cards. No More Lies, definitely not needed here. A bit too slow. Okay, so we go like this and we need to hit some good cards. Ashiok, Crab. Crab is okay. It does, like on this turn it's not very great, but on the next turn it's better. How much do I have at exile? 9. That's something, but probably not enough. So I need to go for the Reef, that's for sure. Okay, is it Kaya? They will probably block, but let's still go for this. This is more scary. And we keep milling him for the rest of... Here it is, but it is pretty slow. So we need to, you know, push the tempo here. Because they can make a lot of tokens every turn. In retrospect, Oko is way more problematic than I expected, so... Well, if I countered it, that would be a little bit better in the end. I'll admit it, alright? I'll admit it. I need to be careful about burning cards. I can up to 1, right? Because I don't want to plot right now. Okay, we're going with the crab for sure. I don't want to cycle it because it's too good of a card. Let's just go with +1. Like, we have board advantage, but the problem is that he might draw something that kills a creature. Man, the poor crab. Like, you know, if we had open mana, no, it would still be 5, right? We needed Emperor for, you know, some difference. The problem is that they can create 2 tokens and we can kill 1 and it taxes our mana very hard. So we need something. We have a lot of cards that answer it, so it's not the biggest problem. Let's see if they have a land. That's an interesting one. Because if they don't, Memory Deluge is off the table. That's probably the worst one. They are milling. Alright, so they are not scared about getting milled. Alright, 3 damage, not 4.
You're falling behind.
Okay, yeah, you are kinda right, Oko, alright? You don't need to rub it in. And this is definitely something I want to cycle. I don't like this draw. I like this draw way more. That solves one of the problems, right? So then it's only Kaya. So we start with this, that's for sure. I need to really count Leafar here. He has another one, just at the back of his pocket, but he doesn't have blue mana, so even if he draws a Negate, and that he seems to be searching or normalize, he won't be able to cast those. I wonder if the taps were bad? No, he only had 2 blue mana. I mean, there's no thinking about it. We just need to mill him. And we have 3 mana, alright. We need to get rid of the first one. Now we can mill him because he has infinite value. Now the tempo is the only thing keeping him from, you know, winning the game. And we need to push him as much as possible. Taking Memory Deluge means that he didn't do anything for the full turn, and I don't think he can afford it. He can try, but okay. So he's going for Memory Deluge probably, which is kinda okay. Like, I don't have too many cards and I can draw 2 a turn. Still worth to, you know, lower the options, but it's very hard for me to cast Memory Deluge right now. I wonder what he will take. The point is that I can activate this at the end step, and that makes it hard to play around it. This also will nearly kill Kaya, but not fully. Alright, so let's be mana efficient, because you know we are under pressure. 13. Well, I'm not taking anything that isn't Ashiok, so no point. Huh. Listen. We are going with it. I think I have like 2 no more lies in the deck, but I might be wrong. Alright, let's count. 1, 2. Alright, so we can absolutely hit it if we really want. Instead of Ashiok, I think this is a good deal. If we can interrupt one piece of his game plan, that's really devastating. Oh, is that Negate? Are you serious? Wow. Alright. But that means Ashiok will stay. And he's fully tapped. I think with Ashiok, so we need to go to 7, and that will be the easiest way to win the game, because I think after he draws cards, Reef will die, so we probably won't get more than 1 attack. Oh no. If I want to attack, I can play Ashiok. Oh no. Oh no. That's a big deal, man. That means no milling. Alright, so good. Man, I thought I have 5 mana. Without the Reef. Alright. We could attack face, but I honestly don't think it's the best play. Man, he has insane amount of Planeswalkers in this deck. Like, is he even winning against... Well, Mono Red will just destroy him, right? I don't know, man. Hard to play without sweepers. Alright, we definitely plus, but what do we do? I'm not getting rid of Ashiok, we just stack loyalty. Alright. Man, what a game! Maybe we can just try to defend, like right now he is the guy that... Okay, I love it. This is really bad play for him. It actually helps me. I don't need Jace anymore. And having a 1-1 is actually a big deal. It also taxes their mana. He'll probably go token armor, right? Yeah. Man, it feels like losing strategy. I absolutely don't think I won. Like, it's super close right now, but I think this is less than I expected he will do. I expected Memory Deluge into some really good cards. That means he also doesn't have great selection, so the Reef might actually live for longer than I expected. We cannot kill Kaito, but we can kill Kai, and that's kind of the same. No, I'm taking Ashiok. Listen, Ashiok is here. It's gonna stay for... Oh my god. Guys, this is how winning top deck looks like. You know, it's a top deck at 12th last card in the deck, but still, this is how we probably will win. Okay, we are definitely... I hope he doesn't have removal, because I don't want to make this hard decision of do I counter it. Please don't force me into making hard decisions, please. I think I need to do it. I think I need to counter it, man. Like, the mill is how we win. And he has what, 4, 7, so he will be able... It's not a bargain. Is it a bargain version? Yeah, he had the token. Alright. Man, if I messed it up, that would be so bad. And I have 5 mana for Ashiok after countering a spell. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Huh. Huh. So 3 mana, and I have what? 5 on top mana. 2 on top mana. Do I want to draw 2 cards? I can. Wow. Is that an 8 mana counter spell? Wow. That's cool. Alright. This is an artifact. This is a creature, sorry, it's not an artifact. That means he's getting milled on the next turn. Let's not miss the taps. And that was the most expensive counter spell of my career. Lockdown can do some stuff, potentially. Alright. So he will block... Man, we won. Told you, the last counter spell. But that was huge, man. If he actually killed my Reef, I think we would be back to a really hard spot. Man, this guy fought like a lion. Alright guys, we're going first. We don't have too many white mana, but we have Jace, so we should get there. Reef, go. My minion. Oh, here's the Goose. Goose is the best. Oh man, look at this power. Look at this power. The crap. This just spells doom for them, man. They cannot beat the crap. Like, whatever they do, yeah, you better kill it. And that was their full turn. That was their full turn. And we're closer and closer to getting Jace. So they're slow enough that they cannot even pressure it. And here we are. Let's start doing some cards. I could go for the lockdown, but I really need cards right now. I need to keep hitting lands. They might have, you know, some removal. Wow, they're really good at removing literally everything I play, but I still got the draw. I think it's the lockdown. It's already late for this kind of card. And thanks to Jace, even though they killed stuff, like we're absolutely getting where we want. I want to point out that the draw is interesting. That's our third reef, by the way. Alright. Alright, what are you? So they definitely play a bat. We need to be careful about it. We need to get this Memory Deluge as soon as possible. We need to get those Memory Deluges as soon as possible. However, we cannot tap out main phase. And, you know, they can play stuff. Man, if they activate it, it will be game over, basically. Junji. You know what? I can absolutely respect it. Alright, but it has to die. And listen, we all know it will never die. It will get exiled by an Emperor. Man, you don't have any idea how much I'm trying to use this card. Like, I love this card. I was playing, you know, original Dragon, like the 5 mana black one, and I loved it so much. So, what are we doing? We are passing the turn and waiting until our poor dragon attacks into us. And he knows what will happen. Go for it. I'm sorry. To be fair, they might have a sacrifice version of the deck, and that's how you probably should be playing this card. If you can sacrifice it, you know, yourself, basically. Maybe I should actually wait until the end step. That was probably a mistake, but you know, we will still take it. So he will probably kill it himself, and that will be probably 2 cards. Alright, he's going for it. So as you can see, even wasting this one go for the throat on the crab actually makes a huge difference. He thinks it's a good idea, but it isn't. Because we actually have so much cardo that if he keeps discarding, like I'm still, you know, tempo positive basically. Well, more, maybe not really. Okay, now I am. That means probably he doesn't do anything this turn, right? Easy. Playing lands like a champ. I cannot go for Ashiok, probably, unless I want to -2, because he can give haste to whatever he plays, and he has enough mana, so it's 5 mana for like a dragon thingy, and then 1 mana for haste, right? And that will be enough damage to kill Ashiok, unless he cannot deal 6. Oh boy. It's better to just go with Memory Deluge, man. It's just better. He has only 3 cards, like that's not a lot, and there's high chance he will cycle one of them with defense. Because at this point he shouldn't have good options anymore. See? It's just so much better. We don't allow the attack because he needs to stick with what he drew. Alright, we'll force him to get the draw he got. No cycling, my friend. You really like it. And that should probably be the end of turn, and then we cast Memory Deluge and we are in an absolute prime spot. I get some counter spells now. Honestly, man, I cannot. I just cannot. I need to draw land naturally. Sure. So, I mean, I'm just playing this, probably. I could go Celestus, but then I cannot draw cards, and I think he will cast something. So actually this draws us a lot of cards. We can also theoretically double counter spell. Thank you. See? Easy. And that's a game. That was his last big play, probably. Now we just get more counter spells. Celestus is nice, so I will take it. I would prefer to not use Otawara because it is a great card. But unfortunately, we need to go like this. Crap, listen, I love you, man, but you are not better than Memory Deluge. You aren't better than Memory Deluge. Arena, very threatening card. Really threatening card. We need to counter it. Alright, he keeps going. A little bit scary. I could go crab into counterspell, but I thought it would be Memory Deluge, honestly. I didn't think he would draw another big thing. I think that was the top deck. Alright. Alright, we don't have counterspells, so we probably go with Memory Deluge this turn. I have enough removal to make it absolutely work. He seems to be like Reanimator deck with Junji and just cycling cards between the graveyards, right? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a counter spell, alright? I just didn't want to use it. That's the message. Here's the Traxa. Alright. Don't tell me you have another thing. Yeah. Takenuma. At this point they shouldn't have more fuel. Man, they are really going with the reanimator plan here. Alright, alright. Just a little bit scary. They basically have everything they want. I'm sure this is some one kill combo, man. Yeah, that gives us so one comboing thingy. Alright, let's go for Memory Deluge. And that commentary had absolutely no sense. So what are we going for? I have a land, so it's Emperor and Memory Deluge. I expected better draws, to be honest. Okay, this is the type of draw I expected. I think we are going with this now. So they have Junji, they can give haste. Well. Alright, maybe not now. I think this is the moment to go for Celestus. Like, we need this extra mana. Okay, so this is the priority, right? He can always do it. And we have a lot of mana. So we want to get Emperor first. I might not even go for the card draw because we have 7 mana, so it's Emperor and counter spell. I won't counter this probably. Ah, but then we can... Okay, so we are changing it a little bit. If he goes for the haste, we just exile it. I don't think he will go right now. So, let's go for the big Memory Deluge and get some more advantage. Like, you can see that those Memory Deluges start stacking really nicely. Sure, I mean... Okay. Okay. I guess he will fight. The point is that we have Ashiok, and Ashiok can exile cards. And his cards cost mana. So I think we're in a good spot. It seems scary when Atraxa enters, but she isn't as scary. The haste is a little bit of a problem, right? We can exile both of them with the lockdown. And honestly, I think that's what we are going with. So that will be the lockdown into what? Into Sunfall, because it gets rid of everything. He's at 12, by the way. That went quickly. So we definitely start with this. Hi. No haste for ya. Alright, and we can go... If we go like this, we don't have enough. Man, there's so much pressure from him every turn. Like, I thought that he will just stop, you know, full whiff, but he just keeps going. I mean, it kinda makes a difference, but I'll take it. Don't forget we can mill him later. Like, we have Triple Reef. Alright, so what are you playing? Huh. So he wants creatures. Yeah, I mean, we have to counter it, right? Do we counter it for more or less? I think we do it for less. We will draw more cards with Memory Deluge. And we have some really good cards in the deck. Okay, another Sunfall. I kinda need the land. I think we need as many as possible, because at some point we can Triple Reef. Alright, so let's start. So he will go with Etali, right? On this turn. Honestly, I think we just go with Memory Deluge again. We could also go Ashiok, but they just have removal, right? I could go with the Emperor, but I don't know what he will hit. The problem is that he might hit my deck, and that's a little bit problematic. I need a lot of mana, man, like 15. Rakdos joins up. Huh. He can take anything, and I don't have a remover right now. Alright. Not fully perfect, but we'll get there. Yep. More stuff. It has to die though. That's the problem, that they will get the attack trigger. And it's Atraxa, or... okay, that's not the worst. It dies at the end of the turn, right? Yep, it does. Alright, let's go. No Etali on this turn, so that's a good thing. And I think we can mill him in like 2 turns. Especially that he will keep drawing cards. I don't want him to get too many cards. It's probably the, you know, bitter triumph. Sure. He actually paid 3 life just to prevent the exile effect. Alright, not lethal. Not lethal. And let's activate this guy. And we have something going on for us here. Alright. Everything has flying on his deck, right? Oh, this doesn't have... Oh, yeah, it has flying. Flying, flying, flying. Yeah, everything has flying. So he will be forced into Italy on the next turn. So I think we go what? We go 4 and 4? No, we can only attack with 1. Unless we really want to go all in. I can get the crab. Can crab save us? No, we really should go with the Emperor, man. Like, it's just way better. I also didn't spell, so it will be a little bit better. Alright, let's go. You like milling yourself? We'll make sure you will mill yourself. Also, this avoids Sunfall, so it's pretty nice here. And I think we just have to say go. Extra card can be a removal. It's super slow. I don't think we will have time for double crap. Alright. Probably not the best one for him. If he only plays this, we can just Memory Deluge. I think he expected counter spell and didn't want to go for his main play, but we will punish him. Like, it's a very cool deck, but we can go around it. Alright, so it feels like Negated March, right? It's just too good to ignore, basically. Okay, this is a good draw. I'm doing it because I think I might kill him. So it's 4, 4, and 3 mana. I can actually kill him, right? So it's 10, 11 exactly. If I go now, I need to go very all in. But it is a guaranteed lethal, I believe. Alright, let me think, because I think we have this. Do I have enough Dimir mana? I hope so. Alright, let's go. I think we have exactly every single point of mana exactly as we need to win the game. Alright, so we will have what? He needs to tap the other reef, that's fine. 3 mana, Azorius, that's good. This is for converted mana cost. We go March. See? That's why. This is why we needed all those lands during the game. Now we can see that we really needed it. He has only one card that we don't know about. That means that it will get hit by Negate, whatever he will do. See? He had the perfect card to even mitigate this play. My friend, we thought about everything, and you are out. And that's 11 damage. Oh man, that's hilarious. I shouldn't mill him, but I will. Maybe he has something from the graveyard, you know, like we shouldn't give him any options. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, how you masterfully, precisely, surgical strike your opponent. I hope you enjoyed this one. Alright guys, the one question you want answered. I mean, you have seen the games, you can make up your own mind, but what did I like about the crab? You know, I liked about the crab the fact that I couldn't find an aggro deck today. Like, my expectation was that I will just play it and all the mono reds will just, you know, whiff, and sure, they can go monstrous rage about, you know, above this 5 toughness, but the point is that on one turn you let him, you know, go crazy, but then you wait up with removal counter spells, and if he just attacks, checking you for reaction, you just block with the crab, and then they need to play something, buff the Swift Spear, then you kill it. That was the idea, alright? That was the idea, and I only seen Atraxa and value decks, like, it still performed decently. To be honest, it actually helped in a lot of games. Like, the fact that it can be pumped to be aggressive is a big deal. This is one of the creatures they cannot really ignore. You probably want to pair it with the planeswalkers that make tokens, so this is one of the reasons we went for Sorin, Ashiok, and Emperor, because all of them create, you know, tokens. So if they just keep killing it with removal, sure, they will answer the crap, but it still slows them down. Don't forget, even if they go 1 for 1, they wasted their their full turn 2, and you just keep developing because you are a control deck, you don't care. With triple Memory Deluge and so many Planeswalkers, you will outscale them. To be honest, I was like the least excited about the Jace. I'm sorry, bro. I honestly think the milling Jace, the perfected mind, would be way better in this deck because we very often had situation when we needed to mill our opponent and we went to like a bit wonky with the Reef and Ashiok ultimate potentially. I honestly would just get rid of the Jace and go for Jace the Perfected Mind. I didn't want to include it because you've seen it, but it honestly feels so much more fitting the deck. Also, it gives you permanent value, so it's easier to hit Memory Deluge. You can even mill yourself in desperation mode and just try to hit it from the flashback. Back to the crap. So this one performed pretty nicely for me. I don't think it makes the overall deck stronger, to be absolutely honest. Like, it's just a lonely uncommon, but I think it's definitely an interesting twist, and I can see it working if you are meeting more aggro. I just couldn't, man. So, if you lack some rares maybe for your favorite Esper, and you can just sneak those 4 and keep the gameplay consistent, like we ranked up with this deck, so I mean, it's good enough for Mythic. But to be fair, like the synergy with the lockdown, so my idea, I didn't talk about it in the intro, my idea was that if you don't want to lock down everything, then it means you like the crap, and then you use the cycling ability to cycle the lockdown. So basically, whatever happens, you either cycle lockdown or you like the crap. You don't have the third option. And also, if you play this, that means your opponent needs to commit more heavily to the board because you mitigate so much damage with the crap every turn. Like, man, this can block Knight of Eos every turn. That's a big deal. And that they need to go wider. And when they go wider, yeah, you lost this one card, but your opponent probably also lost 1 or 2 cards because they needed to play more into the board. It also means they probably don't have the next wave, at least as strong as possible. So I decided it makes sense in the end. So, I think it has some merit. I personally like this version. I like the crap. I think it's a cool card, and I would love to play it more. Maybe we'll make a Demir with it. So listen, I might have a soft spot for a crap. I like this version. It's probably not stronger than the classic Esper, but it's definitely way more fun. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you, especially if you stayed until the end. Like, that's really appreciated, and I'm so happy that you enjoyed the rambling, alright? Listen, I started the channel and I made 15 minutes intros, alright? Like, I like talking about magic. Alright guys, have fun and see you tomorrow.